Okay, we've completed here at Lisbon Church. We've got the new rack here, sitting nice and pretty where the old equipment was. We've got the wireless mic sitting on top. Let me walk you through the rack real quick and we'll move on to the rest of the system. On the top is a power sequencer. So right here, sequences on the power in the correct order so that you don't get the pop normally associated with powering systems on and off. And the amplifiers will be the last thing to power on. They'll power on automatically. I just had them switched off accidentally there. But then to power it off, again, the amps will be the first thing to power off, and then it'll power off from there up the line. So don't get worried if it takes a minute for everything to power down. That's intentional. First thing in the rack we said is the power distro. The second thing in the rack is our mixer. This is volume control. We have a master volume control here, which is nice at 12 o'clock. And so 12 o'clock is a good home for the master control. Then we've got our wireless microphone, our headset on number 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are labeled on the stage. There's 6 inputs on the stage, and we have labeled them 2 and 3. The other plate is 3 and 4, 4 and 5, and the other one is 6 and 7. The last channel is our media player, which is the next thing in the rack. It will do Bluetooth, SD, CD, USB, auxiliary. The first button on here is the only one you really need to know about. Right now it's in Bluetooth mode, BT. It's waiting to pair with a device. But if I hit it, it says SD, CD. By the way, the CD slot is right here. It's hard to see, but that's just a CD slot like your car would have. Auxiliary, which is right over here on the side. And then USB, and then back to Bluetooth. Bluetooth is pretty powerful. You should be able to connect from the platform with a phone, with a device. Now it's connected to my phone. Let me get off of Bluetooth, and just in case that affected our sound. Next thing here is our equalizers. We're going to come back with some covers for these because these are critical. We've set these, and it'd be pretty easy to get them out of kilter. But our main system equalizer, and then we've got different channels. We've got wireless on an EQ. We've got stage 2, 3, and 4 on an EQ, so that we can adjust a vocalist and the person at the podium along with the headset, wireless headset. Next is amplifiers. We've got the main amplifier here for the main speakers. The bottom amplifier, and these are security covers. You can take these off and adjust the volume if you want a different balance between the speakers, but the main's on the top. On the bottom, monitors, and then over here is our side field speaker, and that's what we're using there. So let me show you the rest of the system really quick. We've removed the old PV speakers that were here on the side, and we've moved the speakers back. These are the new JBL CBT50s. We've moved them back a little bit so we can get a lot better coverage within the sanctuary all the way up to the altar area. And we reran the cable. It was plugged in here on the floor. We plated that over and ran the cable and hid it best we could. There was a cable here that's going up. We tied that back in. However, we did put some wire mold on it and dressed it up best we could, but that was already there. And I believe it's going over to maybe a nursery speaker or something like that, but we haven't tested that because we don't know where it's going, but we did try to make it look pretty. And then over in the wing here, we did install a matching JBL Control Series speaker that fills the space here. I think that's it. The plates that we redid here on the stage, we replaced every plate, or replacing every plate with everything new. And we do still have some noise in the cabling, so we may, we could not locate an issue at the jacks, at the rack jacks or here on the stage, which means that there may be a problem in the cable itself. So we may, we may need to do another project where we're actually pulling some new cable in place. We're going to keep working on that, but we'll let you know how that turns out. Otherwise, if you need anything, give us a call, 870-814-0714. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.